So I wanted to start with just overall, what are companies taking for granted about compensation and forecasting? And do you think that there's a mindset shift, or what needs to change to kind of overcome some of these things?
Yeah, I mean, taken for granted. I'll start with the forecasting piece, maybe specifically, because that's something that we've heard customers and partners here at the conference talk a lot about, and that's they take for granted the fact that forecasting is only about forecast accuracy, is calling a number and being accurate about it, when it's a lot more than that. It upstream and downstream from what you do in forecasting, there's so much value and insights that are gained outside of forecast accuracy, which is table stakes, really. And so when you think about the best next action for an opportunity or for an account, if you think about data quality and the fidelity of the data that's coming in and out of forecasting, these are massive opportunities to improve, the overall operation and ultimately the forecast accuracy. But things like individual sales rep calls to action, skills, capabilities, and competencies that an individual sales rep would need to work on and improve as a result of the insights that come out of forecasting. These are the kinds of things and the value that we see our customers realizing, and something that I think is overlooked at times from the forecasting perspective. Can you talk about the incent piece? Maybe?
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I mean, I think, in general, what we spend a lot of time doing is helping customers widen the aperture of the problem they're trying to solve. I think, as Sam mentioned, in forecasting, they tend to get really focused on the accuracy of the forecast, when the reality is that is the outcome of a bunch of upstream stuff you have to get right in order to, and that all is hygiene and good muscle memory for the organization. I think similarly with incentives, I think, we'll talk to customers who are maybe just starting their journey around incentives, and they get really focused on the calculation. Like, how do I just calculate this stuff and get my reps paid? When the reality is, of course you have to do that. We've been doing it for 20 years. That is a bit of sort of the base case of what you need to get done. But really the value of incentives is in driving the right behaviors with your sales reps and incentivizing them to do the things that you need, and then connecting the day-to-day activities of the reps with the corporate strategy and the corporate plan, right? And I think when you think about the problem space from that broader aperture, I think the thing that people start to understand is wow, incentives is actually hypercritical to me turning a strategy into reality and actually executing on our go-to-market. And I think that's what we help our customers sort of understand. And when we can put it in that broader context, it gives us a lot of opportunities to help our customers day to day.